Hi everybody, I'm here to do the reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, thank you very much. I appreciate all of the support that you guys have given me with your subscribes and your likes and your comments. It is very, very much appreciated. So what I do, if you are new, is I'll pull one card from the Energy Oracle deck to get the overall energy of the reading, and then I will pull the regular tarot to get the rest of the messages that Spirit has for you guys. Okay? So, again, this is going to be the reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and we will go ahead and get the overall energy of this reading. We have yin and we have yang. So this card to me refers to the balance of the light and the dark, okay? I feel like, all of us have dark sides. All of us have, obviously the light side. And there needs to be a balance of good and versus bad, however you want to look at this. But there is a mixture in all of us, there's a balance of things that maybe are not so good, and then the things that are very good. There's always a balance. And there, that's where the goal is. That is where we all strive to be, is to have this balance between light and dark, okay? So, it's also card 22. So, I don't know. 22 might be significant to some of you because I felt like I had to say that. So, let's see what messages Spirit has for us. For you guys, rather, not for us, because I'm not a Gemini. It's late, guys. I'm tired. So. All right. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Faith card, which is the Hierophant in the regular Rider-Waite deck. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Hanging Man, and we have the Chariot. All right. For some of you, I feel like for some of you, and look, in this card too, there's the yin and yang symbol. For some of you, I feel like there is this strong pull or this need to become closer to what it is that you really believe inside, where your faith is, where, where your beliefs come from. I want to say the meaning of life, but that's just kind of like, an example, I guess, of what I'm trying to say. There is like this inner, it's like there's this pull to go within here, to go deeper on a spiritual kind of a journey, to look inside to see what it is you believe, what your spiritual calling is, so to speak, okay? Some of you may be psychic. you're going within for some of you to take a look at what it is, to actually analyze the good and the bad within you, to work on the shadow side, the dark side here, okay? Let's see what the clarifiers say, because I'm feeling a couple things. I feel like there's this type of awakening going on within some of you right now. And there's like this calling. Some of you there might be a calling to go out and do some type of healing work, some type of counseling work here. You know, there's like this need to do that. I don't know if some of you have been, you know, wanting to be some type of maybe a spiritual counselor. And you've been wondering, should I, shouldn't I? Some of you, I feel like there's this need that please don't be offended, but like an embarrassment, because some of you do have these spiritual gifts or whatnot, but you don't like to tell anybody because you feel like, you know, people would, you know, look down at you. You almost are embarrassed because it's like there's a shame, if that makes sense, okay? But you know, I know the Ten of Cups refers to family, but I'm seeing this as like a community, like going and helping families, or, you know, some type of counseling going on. And maybe, you know, not necessarily as a job, but just like, you know, maybe people are coming to you. I don't know. Let me see what the clarifiers have to say, because like I said, I'm feeling these different, I'm getting a whole different messages here, all right? Some of you are going to be embarking on some type of a spiritual journey of going within and really analyzing what it is that you truly believe here. And again, like I said, going in deep here to rectify, to heal, get a balance between, you know, doing shadow work, basically. You know, I don't really see a dark night of the soul taking place, but I do see some of you going in here like you've had an aha moment, you know, with this Ace of Swords, like this case of reality, or this case of clarity coming in, that there's a need or a pull for you to get closer to, you know, whether that be God, whether that's, you know, whatever religion, or if you don't practice it, whatever your spiritual, you know, whatever your faith is here, there's a need to get closer to that. But I feel like the reason for that is because there's somebody is going to need help. There's somebody, you know, I feel like you guys are going to be either counseling with family members or trying to help. It has a direct impact on your family here, or, you know, or it could be a relationship, but I see it more as a family thing. Or it could be your family, you know, for some of you, your family is not very supportive of whatever path it is that you're deciding to go down here. And, you know, that is what's making you feel very defensive. But again, let's see what the clarifiers say. Whoa, goodness gracious, we had a card come out before I was even ready. The Page of Pentacles. I love this card. I think this card is so pretty. And that again, you know, in this deck, I see this card as she's, you know, it's a very magical card to me, very spiritual card. So I feel like there's definitely some type of a spiritual journey that is going on here within you guys, or that you guys are getting ready to embark upon. And I feel like once you do, whatever this is, this spiritual journey, this realization of faith, these beliefs, whatever this is, you're trying to get, there's a balance, an internal balance that is going on here, okay? And it has to do with your spirituality and what it is you believe. And it's going to bring about great change, okay? This Ace of Swords, Spirit, can you tell me about this Ace of Swords? We have the Hermit. So, you know, going within, doing some seriously deep soul searching. And And, you know, that could be where this clarity is coming from, because you've been inside, you've been, you know, doing some soul searching here. You've been really analyzing things. I feel like whatever, you know, is going on with you guys, you've gone within. There's definitely some shadow work going on, I feel. And like, you know, in this card, we have a dragon in there. We have, you know, this raven or crow. I can't tell. But, you know, just things like that. There's just, I feel like there's just been some dark sides and some dark things that you guys have been, you know, trying to work out inside on a soul level. And I feel like because of that, you know, you've been relying a lot on your faith here. Okay, I don't see dark night of the soul. I mean, you could very well be going through that, but I do see some shadow work going on. With the faith card, we have the Two of Wands. See, you're going on a new journey. You're going on, you're about to embark on some brand new journey here, and it's a spiritual one. I feel like this is definitely a spiritual journey. Again, guys, the number 22, I keep looking back at this. I don't know, it could be 2. There's a 2, then we have 2 over here, and, you know, 2 talks about, you know, everything works out as it's supposed to, and you're supposed to trust that you're on the right path here. 2s are significant for some reason. I don't know why. So somebody watching this, 2s are important. If you're seeing 2s, pay attention. You know, if you're seeing 222 or 22, pay attention to your thoughts when you see it, or, you know, just pay attention, because I feel like there's significance in the number 2, okay? But you guys, I feel like you are embarking on a new journey. You're going down a spiritual journey here. What is the 7 of Wands? What can you tell me about the 7 of Wands? Tell me about the 7 of Wands. There she is again. Page of Pentacles. So, you know, and I feel like with this 7 of Wands, I feel like some of you are feeling on the defensive, and I feel like you're feeling that way because I think maybe somewhere inside of you you're a little embarrassed to talk about this, or, you know, because, you know, people have a tendency sometimes to, you know, if I tell people I do tarot, it's kind of a mixed bag. Some people are like, oh, that's really cool. Other people are like, what? You know, and they look at me like I've got 2 heads. Some people don't understand, and I feel like that's what the 7 of Wands is about. You're afraid, and you might be afraid to admit this, you know, to your family members and stuff, because, you know, you feel like you're going to be judged, or you feel like they're going to look at you in a different way and think you're like nuts or something. You know, some of you are finding out that you actually have spiritual gifts here that you may not have known, or maybe you have known about, but you've never really address them or acknowledge them, you know, or whatever. And now you are, you know, but whatever this is, whatever spirit, this is definitely about a spiritual path here. Okay. So if this makes no sense to you, this probably is not your reading this time. This is for the Geminis who are embarking on some type of a spiritual journey here. And it's going to bring about great change. You're going to see things, you're going to start looking at things from a whole different perspective as you progress through this journey. Your whole outlook, I feel, on things, on life, is going to change because of this. And, you know, this 7 of Wands energy, having to feel that way, or, you know, feeling like, you know, you have to, oh my gosh, I cannot keep hold of my cards tonight. Having to feel like you are, you know, having to defend yourself for this, you know, that's not very good. That's not a good energy to have to be in, because it sucks, you know. And I feel like the message here is, you know, embrace it. You know, don't fight it. And that could be what that is too. You know, the 7 of Wands could be you trying to fight this off, trying to fight this. No, you know, trying to ignore whatever this is. Don't fight it, because it doesn't matter. Because if that's what you're doing, it's going to happen anyway. It doesn't matter if you fight it or not. You know, it's time to embrace what it is and accept what it is that you have, whether that's a spiritual gift, whether that's, you know, just, you know, accepting whatever it is here, whatever these beliefs are. Maybe your beliefs have changed drastically because of you doing soul searching, but still a part of you is trying to fend off, you know, because I feel like, you know, we're all indoctrinated when we're from a young age on what we should believe and what we shouldn't believe. And, you know, at least I know that's how it was for me. I was raised as a child to, you know, believe in one way or whatever. Well, when I got of age, I started to question a lot of things because, you know, I'm my own individual person. I've always been the type to do my own thing when not really give a crap who likes it. But, you know, still, I know what this feels like to be, you know, to be like, no, you know, you shouldn't think like that, or that's not true. You know, people will always question what it is you believe. That's why your beliefs are your own. You know, you believe what you believe. People don't have to agree. You know, it is what it is. That's just, you know, how I believe. And I was getting ready to say too, you know, this, you know, with you could be, you trying to fight this off. You know, some of you are trying to just really like fight this, like push it away. And I don't, you know, no. And I think that's because some of you are very spiritually inclined here. You have spiritual gifts. And, you know, I feel like you may have already known this for quite some time. And now you're just coming into it. And also with the Seven of Wands, you guys may have always thought you were different. You know, you've always felt different. You know, you just felt like very different. Like, I don't know, you felt just very different. And now you're starting to realize why. Oh, this is why I'm different, because there's a higher calling for me. I have a higher purpose here. You know, there's a higher mission for me. All right, the Ten of Cups. We have the Three of Pentacles and we have the Six of Wands. So I feel like with this Ten of Cups, if those of you are worried, you know, if your family are the ones that are making you feel this, or the ones that are saying, you know, you're crazy, you're this, you're that, I feel like that is going to resolve itself. Okay, that is going to work out. That is going to, you know, that is gonna come around. Okay. So I don't think that you have to worry about that for much longer with the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. For some of you, again, like I said, you are going into some line of counseling work here to where you're going to be helping families, and you're going to be very successful with that. Okay, very successful. So if you're wondering if that's what you should do, for some of you, you are going to be very successful at it. All right. Others of you, you know, like I was saying, you know, as a child, you were brought up, I feel, to think, maybe to believe in one way. And then now that you're older, you have your own way of thinking. And look, again, you know, she's holding like some magical, I don't even know what that is, but you can tell it's something magical. It's like an orb of some sort, and you see the little trails of light, and she's just holding it in her hand, you know. And I feel like this is just, some of you are realizing you have a spiritual gift, and you've had it since you've been a child. Okay. And maybe you've always known it, but now you're coming into, you know, acceptance. Okay. You're accepting it. And because of that, you're seeing things from an entirely different perspective now. Okay. Because we have this twice. She's holding this magical, you know, in this one, it's like a snowflake. It's almost as if she's created that in her hand. Okay. And like I said, with her, she's holding like this orb or what have you, this glowing light in her hand. And with the Six of Wands, you know, that's about a victory. That's having, you know, a victory. I feel like you guys are really, and you know, with this yin and yang here, balancing out, I think you're coming into the know. Some of you are coming into the acceptance of, you know, the reality that you are gifted in some way spiritually, and you are realizing that. And, you know, it can be overwhelming and you want to fight it off, but I feel like it's, and some of you too, this Ten of Cups is, you know, you're going to get support from your family. All right. There's like a whole bunch of different ways this can go. So take it how it resonates, guys. All right. What is this Hanging Man? We have the King of Wands. So, you know, the King of Wands, he's all about following his heart. He's all about going after what it is, you know, standing up, taking the lead here. And he's a very passionate person. He follows his heart. And I feel like with you guys looking at this from a different perspective, now you are going to follow this. You're going to seek this out. You know, you're going to go further with this. I think you're going to go as far as you can, you know, to learn everything you can. You know, and even if this isn't about a spiritual gift, and this is just coming into the realization of your faith here, of your spirituality and acceptance, you know, this is all about acceptance of your spirituality, and you're going to accept it. You know, that's the path that you're on right now, is accepting the good with the bad, the yin and the yang, and realizing that, you know, this is just who you are. You know, these are what you believe, and it's okay to believe the things that you believe. You know, we all have different beliefs, okay? That's why on this card you see all these different symbols of religion or whatnot. Whatever it is you believe, you know, they're all here. They're all in this guy, you know, because it's all encompassing. That's why it's referred to as our faith. What it is that you believe. And this is the Hierophant in the traditional tarot cards. And the Hierophant, and, you know, it's all about our beliefs, you know. And then some of you could, you know, could actually be going to seek out some type of spiritual person here, you know, whether that's a priest, whether that's, you know, whatever it is, counselor or whatnot, to help you get through some things. And there could be situations going on in your family that aren't very good right now. And, you know, if that's the case for those of you that do that, it's going to work out in your favor. So if those of you are seeking out some type of spiritual you know, counseling or whatever it is, it's going to work out. You know, it is going to work out. It's going to open your eyes. And and it could be pertaining to a family situation. It's going to open your eyes. You're going to start to see things from a different perspective, and it will bring about great change, okay? So this Chariot, we have the Knight of Wands. So, but for most of you here, or who I'm reading for, I feel like, again, this change is going to put you on a whole new journey. It's going to put you on this exciting journey with this Knight of Wands, a new adventure. You know, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wands is very excited. He's all about, you know, he's fearless. He's adventurous. He likes to seek out new experiences. And I feel like, you know, those of you that are coming into this realization of, you know, your spirituality, whatever the spiritual journey is that you're embarking upon, it's going to bring about great change, and it is going to lead you down a completely different path. You know, you are going to change your perspective on a whole lot of things, and you could be on how you view your own family, but it's going to be, you know, successful. So, you know, if there is any type of animosity with your family, you know, and thinking that, oh, why are you doing this, you know, whatever, it's all going to work out, okay? And it's going to send you on a whole completely new path from where you're going, okay? So this is a really nice reading, Gemini. This is really, it's all about spirituality for you guys this time. All about spirituality. So I hope it resonated, guys. If it did, awesome. If it did not, then it just wasn't for you this time. Go check out the other videos for the signs in your chart. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day and a great week ahead, and I will talk to you guys later.